go, and that can be deadly. m0NESY's going to start making a move.
Well, m0NESY is definitely making his move right into Norbert, and he takes him out easily. m0NESY looking for that second, but James decides he does not want to fight, so he gets away around that corner, and now the attack through short is coming out. VP deep into the bomb site. m0NESY trying to address that fact. He's still worried about the possibility of James flanking from long, so he has to go back and address that issue. And in the meantime, James has now confirmed that he's played in mid instead to cut off these rotations. He takes Malps out of the fight. Flit down to 1 HP from m0NESY, but no kill from m0NESY other than that initial pick. So it puts it all on Hunter and Snax. There is a kit available on the in-game leader of G2, but they're starting to run thin on time. And Hunter needs to start chiming in with some more shots, and that's exactly what they've got together. Bringing them down, leaving it all on Fame, and time is ticking. Snax is close, but he can't pick it up. Fame knocks down 3 and wins the pistol here for VP.
Remained aggressive, still attacked into positions, and created a lot of opportunities for his teammates.
Opportunities being set up with his flash and the deagle from niko. Straight into the face of Electronic. Perfect combination between m0NESY and niko for that opener. And VP decide, nah, I don't want to walk into that combo of niko m0NESY.
Virtus.pro was showed in some of their Dust 2s how willing they are to attack out middle. So this mid to B split is going to be a constant pressure for G2. They can't break this open. They cannot break the smoke to get into the fight. So Snax has to hold on, and it's just way too hard.
If he got a second there, which he was close to getting, then that round completely opens up.
Couple new players in the mix on both teams, or on G2, and one new player over on the Virtus.pro side. They want to approach. Yeah, he definitely is, and he's got a big voice. But James is still going to be there as well. Hold on, 3-on-3. niko's got another.
Oh my God, niko gets 2 right back in that deagle. Electronic making sure that VP stay ahead on players. Snax is towards T-spawn and
running very, very low. That bomb about halfway through, and no one from VP showing anything.
Just get on that defuse, fake it out, try and keep them here. Cost them a little bit of extra rebuys, but that ain't gonna happen. The teammate, he's got more support with him.
And no one can shift over to help because there's a mid to B smoke. The B players are a little bit worried, and now comes the hit. Electronic leading.
m0NESY tries to jump up. It's Malp's turn to step up, and he only gets 1 out of it, but m0NESY chiming in. Snax getting a kill back, and Hunter falls, but m0NESY still standing, and there's always a shot with 8 seconds left, and he could deny this. VP trying to get to the plant, but m0NESY, he could deny everything for VP. Shot comes in, pistol pulled, and m0NESY will be the closer. 35 seconds remaining. That flash is perfect in terms of timing, utility dropping down, and Norbert realizes they cannot respect it. They must go through it. And will they check for Hunter? The answer is no, a resounding no. And Hunter takes 2 kills. And it will be the plant coming through for James now, and Electronic waiting in middle. This is a position they're going to think about, that they're going to clear, but dealing with Electronic proves difficult once again. He gets 1 and thrusts his in-game leader into a clutch. A 1 versus 2 up against the sharpest tools in G2 Shed. And James realizes maybe a proactive play could be the correct option here to take some of these players away, to take some of the chances away from m0NESY and niko as they both come through the window. It is James with the first, now just niko, and that headshot gets G2 back in on the retake.
niko has been crisp.
Electronic with some speed, a pace change here for Electronic, and he's running out fast. It's close to a kill, but flashes are making this awkward, and Malp somehow does not get the chance onto Electronic. niko cleans up instead, and they all come towards Kovac, and he opens up the dispatch.
Into the B bomb site, that could be a plant, but headed right back towards Snax's position.
Oh, Snax. Doesn't get much easier than this. James walks into the pole. Flit now up next. 15 seconds, round is already done. And Snax will confirm it with a G2 lead now being taken.
Doing all right considering the chip damage that's gone along to all the players. Utility's done fine work against Virtus.pro to soften them up for the late round execution. But now that there's catwalk pressure, they can actually start moving out middle. Electronic, the reverse drop. And now G2 know what's supposed to be coming.
30 seconds, that's all that's left here for Virtus.pro. Smoke's gonna go into a CT, but they have to be ready for what is going to be an A play through short. Norbert coming over the top. Bomb will shortly follow. Malps with a brilliant headshot. m0NESY, does he go for a jumping shot? He tries. And I think he'll go for it again. He drops on down, none of them landing, but he's trying. He's trying to give us a highlight here. And 7 seconds left. VP can't win the round anyway. They're gonna back away. And G2 are in control right now on Virtus.pro's map pick.
Oh, boost up to try and take a weapon away. They get 1 more. Oh, they even find Flit at the end. Smiles all around. It's 6 in a row for G2.
Oh my goodness, okay. That's a decent shot from Norbert. Snack's not happy about it. And it's quick towards this B-bomb site. Hunter, get your gun out here. They come straight into him. And Hunter holds down Mouse 1. And it is all over here for VP. Great hold from Hunter. With CT. niko has the spawn exit. AWP scoped up. Waiting for the attack into the B-bomb site. AWP positioned at the back of the platform. It's a missed shot for Snax, and they keep coming. They keep running, and Snax is missing absolutely everything. Hunter coming back through window, only manages one this time, and Virtus.pro may have broken through to a 4th round win here at the end of the half. G2 will attempt this retake, they have to, and that bomb's not down yet. This could still go against Virtus.pro, and oh, that's the bomb. That's niko stopping Jame, and now things get a little complicated for Virtus.pro.
No.
And niko's going through. niko slipped the net. He's round the back of the car to the side of the smoke, and he's just waiting to see if he can catch someone stepping into his crosshair, and here it is. Up for free. He could take a double, and it's a perfect play from niko, and he can't sink but eventually they close it. It is a nice kill from m0NESY to round out this half, and that is another highlight moment from Counter-Strike's highlight team. Not accurate enough. Electronic takes his next steps forward. Will it work out? Hunter catches perfect timing to go back and consider the lower push.
And now G2, they don't need to set up and execute out towards long. They can actually give this some time to breathe. VP have to spread their defense back out because now B is a possibility as well.
All they got is 40 seconds. G2 starting to make their way along. It's going to turn into a bit of a bloodbath here in the final few moments of this pistol round. Flit and Fame fighting back, keeping VP in this fight. G2 have to get into the side. Hunter's coming up short now. Late if he can have enough of a distraction set up from his teammates. Hunter should get that kill, but he's unloaded a load of bullets and nothing's gone his way. Now niko left, 1v1 against Flit, and niko's trying to find him, trying to track him, and niko. This is a massive trap that G2 will have to fight their way through. A boost over that CT smoke for niko. Trying to spot out anybody inside the bomb site, but it's not worked out for G2. They haven't been able to glean information. It's all about the timing for Electronic and when he wants to flank it long. Pushing through the smoke. Snax and niko both go down. Hunter finally fighting back. He gets Norbert and Fame. Still Electronic could come into play, but he's not even needed because Flit on the site does so much work.
These VP defenders, though, they got to be careful. They're now both stuck in the bomb site. A lot of real estate that G2 has control of towards long and catwalk means these guys are just boxed into a corner with nowhere to go.
Look how close they're getting without information. Electronic takes a step into the open, and he's instantly taken out. Norbert must step up, but only manages one kill because he was split from 2 sides. And Virtus.pro collapse in this round. G2 gets so much space, and they don't even get detected.
Themselves have shown very good things on the map. It's just when you look at this G2 roster, you're like, when he just looked at me and goes, yeah, finally. So, I mean, this has got to be a very fun experience right now for this G2 team that's had a beleaguered first half of the year.
Yeah, refreshing taste for this G2 squad. The Samurais slice their way through this B-bomb site. Norbert is under so much pressure and surely not long for this world. Utility whizzing past him, bullets following. And now it is Mobs to push right into him. Jame, the last remaining member of Virtus.pro here on Dust 2. And it will be a convincing victory from G2 in this opening map of the semifinals. They crash down on Virtus.pro. Their opponent's map pick
gets the information, and G2 headed over towards the A-bomb site.
If there's one thing I remember about Snax on Ancient, he likes to go A. And they are just charging through together, all 5, right into Flit. And he deals with that pretty well. Snax and Hunter both dead. And here comes that quick rotation from VP. Coming through the donut. You know that smoke will help them out later into this round. But Donut now fades away. Mobs into a fight. Nails it on the Electronic. And the second shot is so clean from Mobs. He turns back to CT. And Mobs don't stop. Taz is impressed with his new recruit. And it's now Fame left with a 1v2. And he does not have the kit. He does not have a chance in hell. Mobs was in such a difficult spot.
Perhaps looking at that Spirit game and how many times G2 attacked the A-bomb site, they've stacked a 3rd player on that side of the map. And Snax has a really, really fast flank that Jame doesn't expect.
Now rotations become difficult for Virtus.pro because you know you can't go through CT, so you think about middle instead. Now Electronic spotted, he's getting sandwiched from 2 sides and he can't get a single kill. Virtus.pro unable to rattle G2. They're gonna bring that bomb back over to the A site instead.
Real hard time saving this weapon. So is Norbert, because everyone from G2 is ready to hunt.
Good work from Flit, but can't hold on to his weapon. And Norbert, ooh, is he going to get away with it? niko coming towards him. Norbert hangs on. So a second ago, before this round started, we'll wait till the first gun round to see if VP can knock some of that momentum out of G2. If anything, it smokes, and this is not exactly what VP would have been hoping for. It is a great execute for G2 into this bomb site. Both VP defenders held behind smokes, and here comes Mobs around the back. Oh, it's perfect. Mobs just catches the good timing, strong position.
Just so strong at the moment, not making any mistakes. m0NESY goes down, but Electronic, I don't know if he's gonna be able to keep it. Hunter's not gonna let him get away. Misses the opportunity, and a good response. Good job from Electronic getting away, but niko still wants blood.
Pretty close to it, but it looks like James gonna at least, yeah, they're definitely gonna keep their weapons now inside of Temple. Pushed up is Electronic. This position can be strong, but it's all about finding these quick kills. And oh, Electronic, he is certainly going to do that. m0NESY has to trade it out, but he's lost 2 of his teammates. And G2 is the most compromised setup they've had so far on Ancient. Other than perhaps the pistol round and Snacks. He's got 2 players coming towards him, and he's got niko to back him up. He knew that peak was coming. He's seen the shadow coming his way. And James now with a 1v3 ahead of him. And you've got to feel at this point, you've got to start winning rounds. You've got to go for a couple of these clutch attempts. And niko's on a race. He's trying to beat him over towards red. And niko's been spotted. Realizes he's been spotted. niko's still so confident. And he realizes now maybe we'll just take a step back to safety and play this one with m0NESY.
But you're right. I mean, James has to go for this. He's got a good chance at it, a good crack at the clutch. m0NESY planting, not giving it to him. And knowing it's the AWP on the other side going against them, there's no peeks. They're going to hold for James' move, and m0NESY's got it anyways.
That initial peek, there's nothing from VP coming from long side. Instead, it's Flit underneath them, and m0NESY is so fast. We say it time and time again. And he never fails to surprise us.
No way!
Keep peeking, m0NESY, keep dying. VP down to just 2 players. This is Fame now trying to defend. He's done a decent job of getting one, but there's not much else Fame can do here. This has got to be one of the most frustrating halves of Counter-Strike that Virtus.pro have played in a very long time, if not ever.
Terrorists win.
Set up for a late mid-take. But James is forced out of position into the open.
Finally, an opening kill going in favor of Virtus.pro. Electronic, in fact, does a little bit better than that. He gets 2. So he'll back away. Damage has been done to Snacks.
And this is a little bit weird now for G2. Maybe the first kind of obstacle, well, definitely the first obstacle they've had in this half, considering the bomb has dropped all the way towards middle. That was supposed to be Hunter or Mobs to pick it up after something. And there goes Snacks. niko can't trade. He was backing up to go towards the bomb, and now he's got to come back for control.
It's niko and m0NESY left in his clutch together, and niko is just erupted back in with a chance for G2. A 2v2 off the back of the initial 4, G2 advantage for VP. And now suddenly just m0NESY, but 20 seconds is the problem. He picks that bomb up, and he's got to get a sprint on. He's got to run so fast. Unfortunately for G2, he is the flash, and he goes right into Jane in mid, who realizes he needed to pick that one up. VP. m0NESY has no intentions of doing that. G2 sending players through Donut. Snacks and Mobs currently occupy Donut itself. niko down in back-to-back rounds here.
Well, that's Flit getting him back for the first gun round. That's exactly how niko got the entry on the B bomb site. So, you know, fair is fair.
Mistiming there for James. Unfortunate on scope, and m0NESY is going to punish the repeat. Now that's a gap, an opening into the site to try and attack, but it's not worked out here for G2 right at the end. 3 rounds in a row to save what would have been a disastrous half. It's still difficult, very difficult for Virtus.pro. niko. Stay in front of that smoke, stay in front for the fight. Flash comes up, he needs to land it. Eventually he does with body shots and Snacks. Oh, he's so clean with that USP. m0NESY a little bit more of the silencer showing through that smoke than he would have liked, but it really doesn't matter.
I take back everything I just said. There's no can find him, nobody can hear that silenced USP. And James, once again, last one alive, is like, all right, well.
We tried.
I guess
I guys have a molly for the post plant.
Yeah, it could have worked. niko's now 39-10. So far in this series.
They've even got a resmoke coming in just as VP wanted to go through it, and coming through it might be the best option for them with a distraction setup. over the top of Heaven, and James actually gets a couple out of it. Suddenly it's a 2v2, and there's weapons on the ground, Jason, so there is options now opened up for VP.
Lock turn their backs towards middle. The smoke they just deployed.
They're going towards Snax, and I was going to say he had a weaker gun, so perhaps they can take him out. But the MP9 gets away with it, gets back behind the big box, and now Flit has to worry about different angles, but he sees the knee of Snax. Snax now knows his threat is in front of him. Flit with limited time. Oh, Snax, he's just going to play with him right to the end, allow niko to come in from Donut. I mean, Flit temporarily distracted, but he's come back at the right time, and m0NESY's head provides itself. Second chance now on Mobs, and oh, good trade from Mobs. Snax unleashed now out of cave. Nearly wins that fight versus James, but doesn't, and the bomb now goes down inside of the B site. A lot of space for VP to play with. And now a consideration for G2. Do they want to save?
Nope,
or
they're going to save.
And there's no money left, so they're going for a save.
Is going to be the next semi-final of the day.
Big peek from Fame in middle. Flit's lost most of his health, but there hasn't been a kill yet up until niko, who draws first blood. Minute 5 seconds left. VP, a couple of players into this B bomb site. Norbert's trying to create that space to make them feel a lot more comfortable so that they can bring that bomb back in. But the bomb is not yet arriving. It's still outside these B doors. And Norbert is doing more than they could have asked for him.
Yeah, but look at two players chunked down very low. Fame half HP, Norbert 2 health. And now they're getting stalled out by flashbang. So James steps up to the plate with this op, looking for a peek.
Oh, he's got a good angle here. They cross into him, but a missed shot from James. You don't see many of those. Fame will fall, Norbert follows, and VP now have to suffer elimination point.
Still a tall task. Fame is going to have to open things up.
Bulbs gets cleared. Fame opens up perfectly. Now VP have a chance to get into the site, and that plant is coming in on default. James is holding for the CT, swinging this shot he will nail. It does not look like this is going to be a G2 finish unless niko and Snax can create magic on this retake. Distraction being set up by Snax. niko now dropping out into Brokey. Out of the temple, into the fight at Donut, but he loses it, and it's all Snax. All Snax on a USP. And we know what he can do with it, but it's usually in the pistol rounds. And he switches out to an M4 that was down on the ground. He's got a kit, but he has no utility. This is not going to happen for Snax. This is not going to be closed by G2. The VP stay in the fight for a little bit longer. Snax falls away. And well worked towards that A site. And it does feel like if m0NESY was maybe slightly more disciplined, they could have closed it there and then.
Still sitting in cave, so it's just the pistols trying to defend against this.
Well, they're going to be focusing on niko, but the threat is still there. It still stands until Norbert finally gets rid of the threat of niko's deagle. And it really doesn't look like there is going to be one of those big moments, but Snax, he could create one. He's coming in with that M4, but ends up getting caught in an awkward scenario that leads to absolutely nothing. And m0NESY,
I think he heard the footsteps from m0NESY coming up and maybe got a little bit tweaked out, a little bit scared.
Yeah,
maybe like m0NESY says, I'm coming from heaven, and he turns to look.
Well, m0NESY doesn't have a kit. There is maybe one down on Snax, but it is going to be a headshot straight away from m0NESY, who now does have a kit, who now does have a kill.
Oh!
That is absolutely unbelievable from m0NESY. From nothing to a grand final, this is the best player in the world, and he keeps delivering for G2. This kid is absolutely insane. We have not seen anything like it. Highlights from nothing, time and time again.